What is up, everybody? My name is Jackson. Today I'm back with another Amazon FBA video. Before we get into it, if you don't mind, please subscribe to the channel and also like this video. It really helps me out, and it also keeps you all up to date on when I post my Amazon FBA videos. So today we're going to talk about 5 products not to sell on Amazon, and I want to give a quick shout out to Sam and Brax. I got this idea from him. He has a good video on it, and I'm just kind of piggybacking off of it because I feel like it's really important, especially for beginners when trying to sell on Amazon. This topic is huge. These 5 products not to sell. So without further ado, let's get into it. The first product the first thing not to sell on Amazon is a patented product. So I'm going to put patent right here. Now this might be obvious, but a lot of people forget to check. I'm in several Facebook groups. A lot of people will toss up their Jungle Scout numbers and say, "Hey, does this look good?" And some of them look great, but they haven't even checked for patents yet. Then when they go back and check, they're like, "Oh, wait, yeah, it's patented. I can't even sell it." So, in my opinion, this should be the first thing you do before you tell anybody about it. Check to see if it's patented, because it doesn't even matter if the numbers look good. If it's patented, you can't sell it, because you can order 200 to 500 units of that, get it up on Amazon. Amazon takes your listing down within a day or so, or doesn't even get live, and then you're screwed with all those units and have no idea what to do, and you're basically out of that money. So make sure you check for patent. The easiest way to do that is just go to Google Patents. Simply go to Google, type in Google Patents, or what I do is I type in. So if I want to see if let's use like a camping hammock is patented. Just type in camping hammock patent and everything will come up. If I see anything remotely close that looks like a patent, I don't do it. If you want to go on Fiverr.com, you can pay somebody to do patent product research for you for like $10 if you want to be 100%. And I don't trust them 100%, but a lot of them have like really good reviews and know their stuff. So that's and also an alternative. All right, now the second thing to do is do not sell restricted items. And I have this written down up here just so I can remember. So restricted items. Now this kind of seems obvious too, not to everybody. So what do I mean by restricted items? Well, what Sam or Brax used in his video was magnets. Some certain magnets people couldn't sell because it was I think if you shipped them, they weren't allowed by like the USPS. It was something along that lines, but restricted items, there's some items that are in the baby category. There's some items in the don't ever sell creams or topical ointment, stuff like that, because that's all restricted and gated. So just kind of stay away from that stuff. You can Google also which categories are gated and which items are restricted. So do all that research before you start looking for a product. Most of the time, the products you find on Jungle Scout and doing your product research won't be patented, and most of them are kind of obvious, kind of like I said, if it's like a topical treatment and stuff like that. But like in the case of the magnets, no one really would have known that those were restricted, and they were. Also, a lockpick set is restricted. That's kind of something that you wouldn't think would be. It looks really, really good on the Jungle Scout numbers, but it is restricted, so you can't sell it. Excuse me, thought I was going to sneeze. So anyways, going to the third one, the products not to sell would be non-differentiable. Sorry, I can't say that. So I'm going to type this out, So this is a big one too. So several months ago, several months ago, last summer, a lot of people were selling these anglizers. Okay, tons and tons of people hopped on it. I saw that in all the Facebook groups. Tons of people hopped on it. And the reason that people were not getting sales was because no one was standing out. They were all selling just plain anglizers, same images, same everything, same description, just about. They could not stand out. So no one's going to get sales no matter how good the numbers looked and no matter how high the demand. And what they did was kept dropping the price. And all that did was just drive the price to the bottom, and eventually those products basically suck. And they're like $5. So make sure you can stand out if it's whether add-on like a side item, like if you want a bundle, or if you want to do variations, different colors, or your packaging. Make sure you can stand out. But something like those anglizers where you just almost can't stand out unless it's with your listing or something like that along that line. Just make sure you can stand out. And in the long run, that'll help you a lot. So make sure that you can stand out, and that the product is differentiable. Sorry, I hate saying that word. All right, the fourth one is no profits. So a lot of people get excited, including myself when I first started, but a lot of people get excited when they see an item that's like $15. They can get it for super, super cheap, like maybe $1 or $2 in China. They're like, oh man, I can make, $4 to $5. Let me tell you, that is not a lot of money. You need to be selling at least 20 a day, and making, I say at least $50 a day to make it worth it. So if you do sell low ticket items, make sure the demand is out the roof, because you need to be selling at least 20 a day. I did this with my first product. It was averaging like around $12 to like $14. I'm like, oh, I can get it cheap. I can do this. I can run PPC. There was no profits to be made. So make sure this is, I guess, a point when you're looking for products. I don't like to research products under $20 now. $19.99 is the lowest I'll go, because I've just kind of had experience in the past with low ticket items, and they just did not work out to me, obviously. So make sure your product is at least $15. I would say at least $20. Make sure your profit is at least $7 to $8 on the minimum. And then the last thing not to sell is seasonal items. Now, I actually had a student a few months ago that we were talking back during the Christmas season, and he came across a wrapping paper, or it was like storage wrapping paper, something along that line. And the numbers looked super, super great. He's like, oh man, I want to do this. Now there's other things that there's other things I told him that were wrong with it. Like there was too many variations, and that's something you could add on to this list, kind of as like a side item. It has too many variations, like a wrapping paper. The first 5 listings were all different, and how would you know what people want when it comes to wrapping paper? You would have to sell like so many variations. So, anyways, but seasonal stuff. So anyways, he said that he wanted to sell this wrapping paper, and I'm like, well, let's take a look at it after the holidays, after it all calms down. We actually looked at it this past week, and it was averaging like 100 sales a month, up from or down from, I think it was like $400, $500, $400, $500, $600 a month. So you can tell it dropped off a lot after the Christmas holidays, and that's what these seasonal items do. If it has to do with anything around Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving, the 4th of July. I know a few years ago, or I think it was a year ago, when the solar eclipse came, those glasses were huge. That's seasonal. Stuff like that you need to stay away from, because if you don't get it in time, or if you order too many units, you're going to be stuck with a lot of units, or you're not going to be able to sell it in time. So just be careful of that. I would recommend seasonal items to people who kind of, I guess you say, know what they're doing. For your first item, you would not want to do a seasonal product. At least I wouldn't. So in my opinion, I would stay away from that, especially if you are a beginner. So that's basically it. I want you to leave down below if you have any questions about this list or anything I said. If you all have done one of these, let me know personally. Like I said, I did the no profits one. My product was super, super cheap. So I was like, dang, and it just ended up not working. So if you don't mind, please like the video and please subscribe for more Amazon FBA videos coming up. And without further ado, I will see you all in the next video.